Hey y'all, it's Ebony. Welcome or welcome back. Hope y'all are doing okay today. So as you can tell by the title and all that good stuff, we are starting my lock journey. Now before we get into it, I did want to give y'all a quick length check of my loose natural hair. I've been natural for many years, at least 10 years now. I want to say my last relaxer was either my junior or sophomore year of high school. I've been natural ever since. So I'm just going around showing y'all the various lengths of my hair, from the sides to the fronts to the crown to the back. I have various lengths, various textures. We're going to get into all that good stuff, but I just want to show y'all the state of my hair when we get started with this lock journey. Day one of my lock journey, y'all. I've been looking forward to this day for a while. So before we get into that, let me just show y'all what I'm using. I'm using some metal clips, a braid gel, some leave-in conditioner, some more clips, and a rat tail comb. Oh, and then another comb that I just got from Target. I'm starting on freshly washed hair, of course, freshly washed and detangled. I did go in and add some moisture, just a little bit more water to my hair to, get it back moisturized and damp, and then I used that leave-in conditioner. I'm not using very much. This is a honey leave-in conditioner by Camille Rose, I think. I don't use very much because a lot of the research that I was doing when I was thinking about starting locks, a lot of people were saying to be a little light with the products that you use and try not to use very many products in general because it can cause buildup and, lint, all that stuff. So I wanted to be cautious of the amount of product that I'm using. As you can see, the comb is really going through my hair without any force or, tearing, anything like that. I detangled my hair before I washed it, and then I also, if I remember correctly, detangled it in the shower. And when I normally wash my loose hair in general, I would wash it in sections. I keep it twisted in sections as I'm washing it, and I don't unravel those sections until I get to that part of the wash, if that makes sense. So yeah, I went through, did this little conditioning process for each section of my hair, and I have 5 sections. I usually do 2 in the back, 2 in the front sides area, and then 1 in the crown. Now that we're all moisturized, detangled, all that good stuff, I'm figuring out how I want to part my hair. I was trying to, have to avoid unraveling all of them at once because I didn't want my hair to just be all over the place, but it was unavoidable. I had to unravel all of it to get the parts that I wanted. So yeah, I took out all the sections, and my first part was going to be going kind of from ear to ear, like at a curve kind of. Once I have that quote-unquote anchor part laid down, then I'm going to start working in the back section of my hair. Of course, every time I did my hair, I will work in the back section. To each their own. Maybe some people find more ease and comfort working in the front, but for me, it's always going to be back just because it's probably harder and, whatever. So I started with 4 twists in the back. I did, take the comb, get some of that gel. And I wasn't going to use all that gel in just that one small section. I just wanted to put some on the back of my hand, like, the stylists do and all that stuff. But y'all, as we will see in the video, a lot of things that I learned online from different stylists and Instagram or, social media creators in general just didn't work for me. You will have to find a technique that's going to work for you. So I have 4 twists in the back, and I started trying to do like a comb coil at the, root, and then twist my way down, and then I would take the comb again to kind of curl the ends. As I got, more into the journey, I found that doing that comb coil at the root just was not working for me. It was not, you know, making the root as tight and secure as I would like for my locks. So I just eventually just started doing the twist from root to tip. Girl, what is this? So I did have some hiccups and skepticism along the way, just because I was like, am I doing this right? I don't know. And then I found myself twisting in the wrong direction for some twists. So there was a lot of restarting and do-overs in this process. So I just want to tell y'all to take your time. If you are considering doing some starter locks, take your time. I wanted to have all of my locks twisted in the same direction. I know some people do, you know, twist inward on each side. A lot of people do it all in the same direction. For me, I just wanted to do it all in the same direction for it all to be consistent. And, you know, when I go through that retwisting process, it all just be consistent and easier for me. So I tried to twist them all going to the right. So like I said, some of them I did do in the wrong direction, which I eventually had to redo. But yeah, take your time. Don't be afraid to redo. Don't be afraid to restart the map. You want to make sure that when you install these locks, that they're to the size, to the shape, to the direction, everything that you want them to be, and then some. So I wanted to get into some of the reasons why I wanted to start my lock journey. I've actually been interested in locks for about the past 2 years or so. I just never had the courage, I want to say, to start them because I was always nervous and afraid. Like, am I going to like them on myself? Am I going to miss my loose hair? Am I going to have the versatility that I have with my loose natural hair? It was just so many ifs for me. And this year, after talking to friends and, you know, really doing some reflection, I'm like, what is the holdup? All of these excuses are just that, excuses. If you keep waiting, you're just going to keep talking yourself out of doing it. So what better time than now to actually do it? Y'all, the concerns that I had, I think they were just reasons or excuses for me to not make the leap, because when we speak about versatility, now there's so many influencers and creators online who shows you that locks can be extremely versatile. There are celebrities with locks, different things like that, and shows you that you can really do a lot with your hair, whether it's locked, whether it's loose natural, whether it's a straight natural, relaxed, any type of state that your hair is in, there's a lot that you can do with it. As far as missing my loose natural hair, I feel like I am going to miss that. But I also will not miss the wash days and the time that it just takes to pour into your natural hair. Loose, curly, natural hair takes a lot of time, takes a lot of energy. I'm tired of, you know, creating schedules around when I need to do my hair, you know, when I need to install protective styles. It just seems like it's a never-ending journey with loose natural hair. And not to say that locks are without, you know, energy, without maintenance. I mean, locks are going to require maintenance, and it's going to require a level of energy from you, especially to maintain them in a healthy way. However, I did hear someone online say before that locks are not no maintenance, but they are low maintenance. So that is really what I want for my hair at this point in my life. I don't have, you know, children or things like that, but I do have other obligations with work, with creating content, with, you know, going to the gym, different things like that, where I want to, you know, invest time, and the amount of time that I'm spending into hair and wash days on a weekly basis is just not working for me. And also with respect to what I'm actually doing with my hair on a regular basis, I don't do much to my hair. I usually put it in twists, and then I do a twist out for a couple days out the week before I have to wash it again. It seems like I didn't really get to enjoy my loose natural hair when it was actually out. So I'm like, well, why not just have the comfort of getting up and going whenever you want? Now, of course, there's going to be that starter stage where your locks are not going to look, you know, maybe as you see influencers have their locks, you might not be able to experiment with all of the styles that they are able to do at that point in their journeys. But I do look forward to the love that I'm going to grow with my hair, the more love, I should say, that I'm going to grow with my hair. And I'm looking forward to having those times where I can just get up and go and I don't have to worry about what my hair is looking like and, you know, things like that. I'm super looking forward to it. I feel like there's a stigma against locks even now, and I feel like thanks to social media and, you know, just the age that we're in now, we're really seeing an uptick in locks and more appreciation and love of locks. So I'm really excited to go on this journey. I want to know if y'all have locks out there, if you considered getting locks before. What would you want your locks to look like if you were to get locks? Let me know. I feel like a lot of Black girls just get to this point in their hair journey where they're like, you know what, it's time to lock it up. So yeah, that's exactly what I did. Y'all, I am over this. I've been doing this since 7 p.m. last night and I still have this entire section to go, and I'm gonna have to redo these and redo some of these in the back to make them a little smaller, because I feel like the sizing, I don't know if my perception is just off or what, but I feel like I've been making them too big. So I went in and redid these 2 rows this morning just to make them a little thinner, and then I did these 3 rows above it, and I'll have 2 more rows on the, what is this, the left side of my head. So this is what it's looking like right now. I moisturize my hair with 2 different leave-in conditioners, but my ends don't look that great right now, and my twists keep like curling up, if you can see, like, okay, well that's not a good example, but like, let's see, I don't know, they just, some of them aren't just going straight down, they're like going every which way, so it kind of looks weird. I don't know y'all. We gonna keep doing it, finish up my head, and then I told myself I'm gonna give myself a month with them. I'm gonna give myself a month. I'm gonna try to just put them up in a cute little style, so I leave it alone for a week or so. But yeah, I'm going to, I don't know, right now I'm not that confident, but we're gonna give this a fair shot. So I am back on day 2 of the starter lock process, and I'm just finishing up today. Today is just going to be finishing up and also correcting any mistakes that I've made in my hair. So that is what I'm focused on at this part of the process. Also, when I originally started this lock journey process, I told myself I was going to give myself 1 month to see if I liked it, if this is a, you know, style that I can see myself, you know, keeping, things like that. Y'all, please do not be like me. If you are preparing to start locks, you need to be prepared to be patient and invest some time into them. 1 month, at least for me, in my experience, is not going to be enough time to determine if you are going to stick with this style or not. It just is not enough time for your hair to lock in that process, not enough time for you to see if this is something you really want to commit to. I feel like you really need to give yourself some time and patience in order to see if this is the step that you want to take. So y'all, that 1 month thing, get that out of your head. If you were anything like me, let's just give yourself some time, some grace, and some patience. I also wanted to point out that my hair just has a few different textures and densities. I feel like the left side of my head is just a little more loose textured, and the right side of my hair is a lot more coily and, you know, tighter curls, and it shrinks up a lot more. I don't know if that's just because the way that I sleep or what, but I did want to point that out. And another thing I wanted to say is I know I'm very new on this journey, but a piece of advice that I wanted to offer you if you are considering locks is to let this be your journey. Let this be your decision. I know it's easy to follow influencers and to, you know, make changes on your hair due to the changes that they're making. Right now, even as I start this journey, I see a lot of influencers, you know, like I said, create different styles and, you know, inspire me to, you know, try things with my hair. But I also see a lot of people combing out locks. So I just want to say, direct your energy to where you want to be. I think in your lock journey right now, I'm avoiding people combing out their locks and things like that. I'm just trying to fully embrace this step of my journey. And it doesn't have to be the last step of my journey. Like I said, I don't know if I'll love locks forever, but right now I just want to give myself enough time to embrace it, to fully experience it, and to love it. So again, just let this journey be yours, and remember to just check in with yourself and do what you feel is right for you. Now we are at the end. I am using some mousse just to set my hair. I believe I set it in 3 different sections. So I have my hair parted in 2 front sections and 1 back section. Usually that's how I work with my hair at this point, at this stage. So I did go through, put the mousse all over. I redefined some of the curls on the ends just to help to get those to set into place. And then after that, which is not, you know, shown in this video, but I did sit under my hooded dryer. I have just basically a regular blow dryer with the like hooded attachment that you can get on Amazon. I really like it. This was my first time using one of those, and I really, really like it. So yeah, that's what I did after that. And finally, y'all, this is my hair. I am locked up officially on February 4th, 2024. I am so excited, so happy for this journey, and just looking at this, I'm very inspired. My hair looked amazing, I will say, in these twists at the beginning. So yeah, I was really loving it, as you can tell, just giving y'all different angles here. And then here's a little close-up because that last clip was a little blurry. Here's a little close-up of my hair, nice and shiny, defined, looks amazing. As you can see better here, you can see one side, like I said, it's a little more loose, a little longer appearing than the other side. So yeah, you can see what I'm talking about here. And then I will show y'all what my hair was given the next day, because the next day it really came through, okay? The next day the shrinkage was shrinking, but I loved it, y'all. And I did style my hair. I did a cute little style just to get it out of my face. And y'all, I've been touching my hair a lot, so we're going to work on that in the near future. But yeah, this is the start of my lock journey. I hope that y'all enjoy. Please do like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And until next time, y'all, peace.